On to the wide receivers in Hollywood Brown. I mean, he was certainly a star last week. The most targeted wide receiver in the entire league with 16 targets. Xavier Worthy is injured and won't play. The Eagles' pass defense did not look great against the Cowboys in the opener, and this game has a very high total at 47. So Hollywood Brown is a very good play this week as a flex. Sticking with that same game, how about Devontae Smith? Devontae and A.J. Brown both did nothing last week against the Cowboys, but I think they'll both put up very good numbers this week in what should be a high-scoring game. The Chiefs last week allowed more than 60 combined fantasy points to the Los Angeles Charger wide receivers, so this could end up being a bounce-back game, not only for Smith, but for A.J. Brown. Keep them both in your lineup despite last week's stinker. Wide receivers I'm sitting, and it's two players who went off last week, and first is Keon Coleman, and he was a favorite sleeper of mine coming into the season, and he had a huge game last week with over 25 fantasy points, but now he's got to face Sauce Gardner and the Jets. And when you look at the numbers dating back to last year, their defense has allowed just 15.4 fantasy points per game to perimeter receivers. It's not a great matchup for Coleman. Start him with caution. Same goes for Michael Pittman Jr., who also had a very good game last week, 20 fantasy points, but that was not against Patrick Surtain, and that's who he's going to have to face this week. This is a bad matchup. Looking at Denver's defense dating back to last year, they've given up an average of fewer than 90 yards per game to perimeter receivers, so keep Michael Pittman Jr. on the bench.